Good afternoon, friendly koi keepers and anybody watching. Nice G&T on here. Hope here with ginger. Now, I wanted to share with you today. There's a lot of people mention quarantines, and I've got a grow on tank, which is a quarantine, but at the minute I've got grow ons in there. It's not a quarantine. Now, in this pond here, I had a fish, a koi, and a week ago it was just lying there on the bottom of the water, and I thought, on its side, and I thought, this really strange behaviour you can imagine. So I got my net, touched it as you do, and it moved from about an half an hour. Was like it again. So for my quarantine, I thought, I'm going to get this fish out because I don't want to salt the old pond. I thought I'm going to salt it. So what I did, I've got this tank, and it probably holds 100 gallon. But it's got holes in the side so it can't fill up fully. And I put the koi in there, and I've salted that, and I've salted it to about 0.3%. Well, probably in between 0.3 and 0.5. Now, a lot of you will probably think, oh my God, you can't just put fish in there. Temporarily can for a couple of weeks. It's been in there for a week now and it's been fine. There's a couple of holes, look. And what I do, I've got a bucket there and I fill water out of there and I put it into here, so fresh water every day, and every few days I change the water out completely and put fresh water in out of the pond into this and then resalt it. That's my tactics for now, so I can keep an eye on this fish. Now, since I put it in here, it's been fine. Got an ear stone, that's all it's got, no filtration, and this fish really has perked up. Now, I did a scrape on it, and I was looking on the microscope for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and I could find one tiny fluke, and I scraped its top, its sides, its gills, underneath, the belly, and I can only find one tiny fluke. And that for me is not enough for that fish to just keel over on its side. So I don't know why it made it do that, but what I do know, when I got the koi, I acquired it a couple of months ago, and on its head, I think you can just see it there? There was a kind of a lesion, like an ulcerous lesion, which was like red, and it's very delicate. And there was a bit on its side, sort of like two on its sides here, like one mark, can't see it there, and then one further down up here. And I put it in the pond, treated it, kept cleaned it, put the powder on it, sealer and all the usual stuff, and it was going well until it went sick last week. But since put it in here, it really has brightened up a bit, and I've had this out, the koi out, and I have sealed it again, and I keep pasting. I make a salt paste. There's about that much salt, and I put drops of water in to make it into a paste, and I brush it on the top, and this has got salt into about 0.3. And since then, in a week, the fish has perked up dramatically. It was having some mucus on its nose as well. That's cleared up. And the head, like you can see, because it's really delicate, the skunk, this is a Deutsch kohaku, and the skin is very delicate. So if I was to rub the top of that now, it would become red, and you're starting it all over again. So I'm thinking, get out of the main pond from the other fish, from knocks and stuff like that, get it in here with salt in it all the time, and I think I'm going to keep it in here for a couple of weeks. I think keep changing the water, adding salt. It's a bit laborious. It would be easy if I had a bit of a filter in it, so I wouldn't need to keep changing the water. I'm not really feeding it, I'm withdrawing food, and it seems to be quite happy at the moment. So what I'll do today, I might have this out in a bit and put a bit of a salt paste on it again on the top, and then put it back in. Do that a couple of times, then leave it. but I might not do the brush paste now because I'll probably damage that top again, because I'm just going to keep salting this all the time. Okay, I just thought I'd share that. And I'll just cover this up like this so it can't, you know, sort of jump out. Ooh. Put that on top there, and it can't get out then. Okay, simple QT. The only thing with that, there's no filter, so you've got to keep changing the water and adding water in and out and things like that. But it works. A week now, brilliant. Thought I'd share that. Have you got any, you know, comments? Enjoy the pond life. G&T time. I'll go down to my indoor grow, see how they're going in a minute. There's some news on that soon, so hope you enjoyed that quick video. Have a great weekend. Friend Liz. Bye.